Right, hello my friends, this is a first impressions of Samurai Maiden. This is a game made by, was it D3 Publishing, you know, the people that made that Bullet Girls game, which I covered absolutely years ago. It kind of follows the same formula in which you've got like these fair, like semi-linear stages, and you basically just defeat a bunch of enemies and there'll be a boss at the end, which you have to defeat. The difference here is it's a bit of a hack and slash action game. Compared to, you know, girls with guns, and I don't really know what to think about this game. In some respects it's like so incredibly easy, and it's not, I wouldn't say it's like amazing. If you get this game on sale you can have like a fair bit of fun with it, but a lot of this game is just kind of, I don't know, I wouldn't say it's challenging. It's balanced in a really weird way as well. So like peons will do basically nothing to you in this game, whereas like these mini bosses, if they hit you, that's like half your health gauge gone, which is kind of strange. So the basic action is like any, you know, hack and slash, well, other than maybe Sengoku Batara. You know, you've got your strong attacks, weak attacks, and all that good stuff. So strong, weak attacks obviously square, which is basically the same in all of them. Strong attacks are a bit different, so they're dependent on the direction of the analog stick. So this combo here, you have to have it in a neutral position, whereas like that's forward, and you can do a launching attack if you bring it back like that. Look at those pathetic numbers, 28 damage. Obviously, it was quite a good example of like how strong attacks are actually better, which is, you know, kind of cool. So obviously the main thing is evading, which, you know, so you haven't got a block in this game, but you have got a parry, which you can unlock later, which is literally on the same button as the evade, which is kind of weird. One thing, this is actually the second time I've tried to record this because the doorbell went and I sort of got sidetracked. So apparently there has been some controversy about this game with regards to censorship, which apparently it's just like a black void if you try and look up the character's skirt, which isn't long enough to do anyway, which doesn't make sense because you can clearly see she's wearing white panties there. Apparently there's just a black void, which I really don't get what people are... Have people not touched grass before? Like, you're on the internet, you can literally just go to nhentai.com, or is it .com? I might actually have to check that. Like, it's literally free, and you're complaining about you can't see panties of a high school girl in a game. Like please just touch some grass. It just doesn't make sense. And literally Senran Kagura exists. It's not even that. Like this game as well has. So speaking of Senran Kagura, there is actually like damage you can take in this game when she loses some of her clothes. Well, not a particular amount, but her like skirt will get ripped and she'll get dirty, which is actually quite cool. I kind of like that. This is the PS5 version as well, and I think it actually looks like it's a quite nice looking game. Some of the effects as well are quite good. It's a Unity asset one though as well, so I take that. I know obviously Unity's got a bit of a bad rep with some people because of all those Unity store asset flips that people are getting. Also, this is the running speed. I think there should be like a sprint in this game. You can go full hog wild. I'm surprised there hasn't been any like secret areas. So what you saw me pick up there earlier was a chest as well, with a memory fragment, something which you can unlock concept art by if you just... Oh, I picked the wrong character. Yeah, so you've probably seen like these characters follow me around as well. You get a choice of 3. They unlock like one stage after another as well. So this character here, well, this little ninja, she's an Oda ninja. So she's actually like part of, you know, Oda Nobunaga's clan, or Nobunaga Oda's clan, whatever you want to call it. So her skill is she can like place these bombs, which you get from checkpoints and stuff, or just replenish each stage. I think that's actually the case. So you can hold one of the shoulder buttons and she'll like place it on the ground and eventually blow up. So that's a timed bomb, which she won't move out of the way of in time, and she'll actually get hit by the thing and be knocked on the floor. So this character has got like a mechanical hand, and she can actually grapple enemies, provided they're like normal human size. Don't know why I said side. But she can also like grapple onto these like floating platforms as part of a platforming thing. Please stop doing that. Also, each of these ninjas have a skill, so that's the Gauntlet Woman's skill, where she does a bunch of lightning, in a way. I'm not doing a great job of explaining it. And this character here, she can like pick up items, but with like little blue symbols on, but you've got to be like looking in this. Oh, why is it not doing that? But yeah, it won't actually let you go into that mode to select items unless there's one she can actually pick up. So she can pick up items and throw them, basically. So it's kind of a lame skill compared to the other two. And yeah, see, character's like dirty now, and if she gets wet, she will actually be wet. Right. Why is that a separate button option when you can literally just use the D-pad to select the characters? I mean, it's not exactly rocket science, is it? How odd. Right, anyway. Hagane. So all the ninja characters... Well, I should mention the concept of this story as well. So this character is obviously wearing school uniform. She is from the present day, and she gets sent back in time because she's sort of some part of a prophecy where she is supposed to defeat a demon lord. Right, okay, we are actually supposed to go that way, so I'm not going to go that way. And these three characters also see this prophecy, and they go and decide they have to join you to help you. Oh, no secret boss here. Memory fragment acquired. Cool. So you obviously got these little like bonus things in each stage to collect. So basically she gets sent back to Honnouji, as in 1582. One of the characters you meet is Nobunaga. Mitsuhide is mentioned as a character, and that's like the whole thing. He's trying to summon a demon lord to take over the land. So Honnouji is technically over, and Nobunaga survived, so they've already changed history. Which I can't say I'm like a massive... I can't remember what I was going to say. Which is actually part of the story. They go on about the... So it's one of the things this main character, Samugi, is learning in school, is like the incident at Honnouji. And so she has a diary of all that in, and Nobunaga finds it and picks it up, and he literally never mentions it to the rest of the cast. He's not in any of these like cutscenes, which you'll see in a minute. Well, in-game event scenes, let's call them. So, and they're going about like changing history. Like, if you don't defeat the demon lord, you won't exist, because history would have been changed, but it's already been changed because Nobunaga's currently alive. And so yeah, he's like the only male character at the moment, but there is like Kenshin Uesugi and Shingen Takeda, but they're both women. So it's kind of like sorry, I just really hate the lock-on in this game, so that's why I'm not using it. As you can see, these enemies are incredibly annoying, and they're like the only real threat in this game that actually do any damage. Right, there's one dead. There we go. When you defeat them, you got like this slow-mo scene, which is kind of stupid. Can I show this off before the stage ends? No. Yeah, so she'll literally teleport to any place and and then pick up the items, which is quite funny. But you got to be in like a certain range, and then you can like throw it like that. The targeting is pretty awful. I'm not gonna lie. I do like the effects in this game. It's pretty cool. So anyway, that's the concept. You get sent back in time to do all this bull faff. And yeah, I think I've mentioned most of what I want to say. I'm not sure which way I'm actually supposed to go because this game doesn't have like a way of telling you. But that was unexpected. I don't know, there's something about this game that just seems like too lonely, like there's not enough enemies. They could have padded out a few of these stages of like more enemies, which would have been nicer. I would have jumped down there, but I think I will get killed. Like you'll be swinging at a weird angle and probably get killed. Yeah, so also you don't actually lose a life, like where the time limit is, where it says 10 minutes. And those little shrine things, that's the amount of lives you have. But if you die to like environmental damage, you only take a bit of health taken away from you. So you got 3 lives, and I will literally regain all my health from just being here because it will put one of these weird pot things. Why that isn't instant is beyond me. So, yeah, like there's literally nothing here. It's just, I don't know, you could have had like a few more enemies come around. Yeah, so about the combat with the strong attacks being linked to a direction, it's kind of goofy because I wouldn't say I hate it, but it's just kind of annoying that half the time it doesn't work. So there's this like backwards, there's like upward strike which doesn't work half the time because it's based on like your character's camera angle as well. Yeah, there's supposed to be like an aerial attack I can do. There we go. You have to put the directional pad. Sorry, yeah, the not the D-pad. The left analog stick backwards, but kind of your character does turn around when you do that sometimes. So it's not like you can't invade in the air either. Okay, so some things I don't like about this game is one of them is that. Some basic features are like you have to unlock, like somersaulting in the air is like a skill you have to unlock, which I think is just so dumb. Like you literally have to go through this ridiculously long animation of the character getting up because, you know, reasons. You have to unlock it by like, so the ninja characters have these like event scenes where, please fuck off. Actually just annoying at this point. That had a lot bigger AoE than it ever should have the right to. Also, your ninja characters can't die, they just kind of like sort of take infinite damage and somehow live. Fuck off. Yeah, see what I mean? Like the balancing, well, I can't remember if I've mentioned it in this video or the previous one I did. The balancing in this game is pretty fucking terrible. Like, bosses do way too much damage for what they ever should compared to, like, basic grunts. Is that fucking attack again? So yeah, we died there because, you know, you got to give the boss the ridiculously big AoE for no fucking reason. Can you tell I'm not a massive fan of this? Yeah, like basic enemies die in like 2 hits, but like anything else is just great. Thanks for that. Ooh, let's move out the way. This guy just ain't going down. I didn't even see him move then. It was, please fuck off. Well, that literally did no damage to him either because he moved out of the way again. Right. I don't particularly want to fail this stage, so... This clown is just actually annoying now. The Dark Souls of shitty Japanese published games. Like, we dodged. Kind of stupid you can't put down items unless you selected one of the ninjas. Like, I can't heal myself unless I select EO, whatever the bloody hell her name is. No doubt it'll do that stupid bloody attack. Yeah, there we go. Like, this is the part of the game which just, like, is not fun. Like, this is so stupid. You should have done, like, you've got one playable character and your response is just to make, I don't know, like, grunts and no threat, but, like, these bosses just absolutely destroy you. That stun attack's pretty fucking annoying, not gonna lie. Oh, cool, we stunned him, cool. Didn't even know I could do that. Yeah, it's pretty weird. It doesn't actually tell you you can stun enemies like that, but... There we go. He just got absolutely obliterated. That's nice. Is that going to be the end of the stage? There we go. Whew. Yeah. I'm not a massive fan of, like, bosses in this game. Like, one hit and you're dead, but, like, basic enemies are just absolute trash. Just kind of weird. So the main thing in this game as well is, like, the main character uses her phone, which is linked to a couple of systems in this game. Which... And I keep smacking my lips, and I fucking hate that. So, we'll quickly go over some of the stuff. So you got equipment, so you can enhance your weapon, which increases your attack and health you can have, because, you know, that's a bit of a weird system. Oh, I go up a level and I don't even gain any damage. Amazing. Kind of stupid. But anyway, you can upgrade, like, the ninjas' weapons, but you never actually really see them attack that much, unless it's those special skills. Which, obviously, that character throws a shuriken, that one puts her arm out and electrocutes people, and then this one has the hammer, which is probably, like, the best weapon so far, actually, because it's just got, like, a ridiculous AoE. Stun M, freeze M, okay. But then, also this, yeah, stun M, like, well, none of them have better stun than the other, so I don't even get why that's a characteristic. Lightning Fist, Ice Smash, Tsubame Fireworks 1. Well, is it really fireworks? It's just like an exploding shuriken, but whatever. Yeah, that's what's called the Priestess of Harmony. Wait, what? It wouldn't let me go up to rank 15 earlier. Oh, because it's 4 grand. Because I unlock another skill, Stun Resistance, which would be quite good, I think. So yeah, it's kind of weird. There are unlockable costumes, but all DLC, so I won't actually show them off. They're just recolors of, like, other things. So you get, like, one of them's a swimsuit, and then it's swimsuit in different colors, which is kind of silly. So I can't actually show you any of this. So these are, like, selfies you take with the other characters, and you unlock other skills and bonus stages. So this one, obviously unlock a 4-hit strike. This one, you unlock the 3-hit combo for your neutral strong attack. This one, you can charge that attack. I keep forgetting I've actually got that as a skill, though. This one, you get the upward strike and you follow it up. So the upward strike is actually an attack you just get normally, but that one's like a follow-up. And then you get an aerial version of it. And then, yeah, this is like unlocking somersaults, so you can actually, like, not be stuck on the ground for half the stage. Which is kind of annoying, yeah, that you have to unlock it. And then you've got this character's more like evasion and stuff. Taunt the enemy and ready yourself to repel the attack. Blah blah blah. Growth affinity. Okay. So obviously she must get a special skill when you level her up so much. So what I've realised is the affection points are actually linked to how many enemies that you defeat with them. So these are all like the event scenes, which... Did we actually see one earlier when we completed that stage? Maybe not. Anyway, so there's a thing called memory fragments which unlock memory fragments which are, you know, concept art, which is quite nice. I do actually like that second one. That's quite cool. Also, I literally cannot... Oh no, I was going to say. Ooh, her arm's a bit different in that one. Whatever. So yeah, you unlock concept art, which some of it's quite nice. So linking into those skills unlocked earlier, you unlock. So it'd be like skill unlock. So you literally select that thing, and they go through like one of these event scenes, which I'll quickly show off. Thank you for the wonderful training session. You're a lot more aggro. So she'll get basically, obviously she's from the future or present day. So she's like telling all these clowns from like 400 years ago what's going on. Is that literally the end of the scene? Yeah, it was. How strange. So yeah, you go through these event scenes, they'll say, I want some training, and they'll talk about like life and whatever. And then they go through the training and then you unlock skills. It's kind of derpy. Yeah, whatever. And I'll quickly show off a memory fragment as well. Actually, I'll just unlock that new one so I have something to do. So these memory fragments are like, the characters go for a nap, pretty weird already, and then they get stuck in this like bubble where they're trapped and they have to escape. And there'll be an event scene like, oh, we're trapped. You are limited to only one of the ninjas, because obviously it's linked to this like affection system. So we're stuck with this one who is a descendant of Tamamo no Mai, apparently. Also, we'll just skip this because you've already seen these things 400 times. They've got stock animations. They do the same thing over and over again. It's kind of... I don't know. Why has she got a hammer? You literally can't skip these scenes as well. You literally have to watch your character do this weird pose at the start of every stage. Like I have seen this character before. I have been playing as her because she's the only playable character. So you've got these platforming sections which aren't. Oh fuck. I can say they're not too difficult, but that was me not paying attention to the start of the thing. What the... I'm pretty sure I was standing on the platform then. Evidently not. God, that's so stupid. I'm stupid. Hardly Crash Bandicoot, is it? Yeah, this is like peak game design in... Yeah, like... People going about censorship, like you can clearly see her panties there. What are people going on about? It makes no sense. Okay, so you actually have to use the ninja skills for this. Like I did the one earlier with the character that's got the gauntlets, and you had to use her gauntlet things to progress. So, you know, not the most challenging gameplay, I must admit. This is about 2 hours in, I think. Apparently, according to the PS5 home screen, I've completed like 4% of the story, which I'll go on to in a minute. God, this is literally just like temple ruins in Crash Bandicoot. The original, that is. Like, we're not talking about Crash 2, 3 or 4, or any of the rubbish PS2 ones. Saying that, like, Twin Sanity was actually quite good, even though it was like unfinished and bad in sections. Come on. Yeah, so that's basically all this game is, which is kind of strange. Like, I would get this on sale if you really want to get this, or just want to have like something to like really not think about. But it's not. I wouldn't say it's particularly great. You can see it's like really low budget, and sometimes I do actually judge games based on like how much install space they take up on your console, and this is only like 8 gigs, which is it's a PS5, so most of that is the textures. And there is actually, oh, I never actually knew there's a photo mode. The game never tells you this as well. Okay, why is there just like a massive shadow there? Roll. Yeah, the camera movement in this is pretty dodgy. What's with her hair? Oh, so people are only complaining about the so there's a black box apparently if you use the photo mode. Like, I can't... Whatever, I literally don't care about that. And I just took a photo for no reason. Okay, whatever. So, there's a game with, like, I want to say similar combat, or not... Well, that takes way too long to charge up. Like, has it actually got another level of this? Okay, so it automatically triggers if you charge it up too much. So there is actually another game I want to compare this to. I'll literally just quickly go on my home screen. 5% of the story, I'm like 9 stages in. It is called... Okay, it's actually in alphabetical order. Mitsuragi Kamari Hikae. Whatever. It's got similar combat, except that's just like circular arenas for each thing. It's pretty small, but like the combat is like really in depth. And if I would say this is just like a light version of that, except it actually has platforming. And I've gone on way too long talking about this game, and most of it's just been like and struggling with a boss fight. So yeah, if you're interested in this game, I obviously get it on sale. I wouldn't recommend it at full price. I mean, it is a bit of a piss take, and people have complained about, you know, censorship, but honestly, I don't really care. You know, that ship sailed absolutely ages ago, didn't it? Like, games being lewd and having stuff like that died with Senran Kagura Burst because the producer was too much of a pussy to put it on, like, just Switch or PC. And it removed all the good stuff about... all the good lewd stuff in those games anyway, so whatever. Yeah, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. If you did, this has been a way too long a video, and I will see you with an anime tier list will be the next video, because I've actually recorded that now. I'm just editing it. So thank you very much, and bye-bye.